welcome to the channel if you're new, or if you're not, I'm Alicia and I'm stoked you're here either way. We are back to recipes today, and I thought we would celebrate with taco night. We are not making just any regular old taco though with ground beef and the regular fixins. Not that there's anything not tasty about a regular taco, of course, but tacos are fun and I wanted to go a little bit crazy, so we are making 6 varieties that are not your typical taco.
Not your typical taco.
As my relationship with food has shifted and healed, I have found it so important to find joy in life and in my food and my health choices. So if I'm not enjoying what I'm eating, it's not sustainable. So getting creative with recipes like this keeps me inspired and connected to my healthy relationship with food, my food freedom. All of the protein that I'm using is from ButcherBox, who has sponsored today's video, and I am in love with the service. It's a meat subscription box company that provides high quality meat directly to your doorstep. It comes frozen and carefully packed in an insulated box. It's life-changing, especially given that I pretty much don't go to a grocery store these days. Not to mention, free shipping is a plus. But most importantly, I can trust the quality that they are giving me without stressing about what I'm getting at the store and not really knowing. Everything that they include is free of antibiotics and added hormones, and it's humanely raised. I actually don't eat as much meat as I used to, but it's still a really important part of my diet. In fact, as my eating habits have changed, where I get the meat from, the sourcing has become even more important. And I know that I can trust the farmers that ButcherBox partners with because they believe in better. They care about animal welfare. They care about the farmers. They care about our planet and our health. Not to mention, they make it easy on me. So right now, I am able to offer you a game day pack. New members will get St. Louis ribs, pulled pork, and a pack of bacon for free in your first box, plus free shipping. That's at butcherbox.com/mindovermunch. Okay, tacos! Let's start with
Fish tacos. Putting some fish in your tacos. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I like my fish fried in a taco, but I save the real heavy deal for when I can go out and eat fried fish that someone else has cooked for me. Anyone remember? We used to be able to go out to eat. Anyway, let's air fry some fish. I get a dredging station set up with flour in one dish, beaten egg in another, and panko mixed with any seasoning you like. I used salt and pep and Old Bay today, but you could use lemon pepper, paprika, any other spices, whatever suits you. Then I take my cod fillets. ButcherBox seafood is wild caught, which is great, and I dry it out on both sides with a paper towel, season with salt and pepper, and then dredge into the flour, the egg, and the panko. Easy. My air fryer is preheated. I like to spray down the basket, and I don't care if people tell me I don't need to spray sometimes. I spray everything because why take the risk? Fish goes into the basket, and that air fries for just 10 to 13 minutes. Some people flip this halfway through. I say, don't worry about it for this one. You end up with a crispy coating on that cod, perfect for a soft flour taco. I cut that and serve it with some cabbage, lettuce, avocado, tartar sauce, and a squeeze of lemon. Tacoli moly, that crunchy, crispy coating. I love the textures. The crunchy cabbage, crispy cod, and buttery avocado in the soft tortilla are so satisfying. Not to mention the colors. I love when a meal has so many colors in it, and remember, more colors often means more nutrients. It's official! This might be my favorite of the day. Official. Get it? Next we've got
Steak tacos, baby. Oh yeah.
First, I am sauteing up some mushrooms and onions. I just get butter into the pan with the mushrooms, onions, and salt and cook it for about 10 to 15 minutes, stirring frequently. I also like to add in some black pepper and herbs. Now, to me, these vegetables specifically in butter with the herbs remind me of the comfort of Thanksgiving. I just love it, but you could totally use oil or any cooking fat that you prefer. While those are cooking, feel free to make your steak, which is really fast to prepare on the stove. I am using a ButcherBox flat iron steak. I just sprinkled it with salt and I put it onto a heated pan. Again, today I went with butter. That is my food freedom, you do you. After 5 to 6 minutes of undisturbed cooking, I can flip it, add pepper, and let it go until it's cooked to my preference. It is going to vary based on how thick your cut is. I like a little bit of pink in there, so cook it as you like it. I get some lemon juice on that after cooking, let the steaks rest for a couple of minutes before slicing diagonally across the grain into strips. Slicing it in this way is important for a flat iron steak because it's going to break down the meat fibers so that they're more tender. The last thing we are missing for this taco is blue cheese. And I decided to make a whipped blue cheese, which is easier than you might think, but really it just adds a little something extra to the final product. I just pulse together whipped cream cheese and blue cheese crumbles until creamy. Get ready to put this on anything. And my tacos can be assembled. Whipped blue cheese, steak, and sauteed onions and mushrooms in a soft yellow corn tortilla. That is a win. The steak is tender, and it's like a classic meal upgraded with a twist in this taco with that whipped blue cheese spread. The onions and mushrooms make it like a steak dinner in a taco, meaning a little bit of everything in every single bite. It is unmistakably good. Of course, you can use any tortilla you like for any of these, and go crazy and make them your own too. This is just inspiration. I want you to embrace your food freedom. If you prefer lettuce wraps, jicama shells, or even egg wraps, do it. Make what you eat enjoyable and fun for you. You have to like what you're eating. We're getting a little bit weird with this next one, but I'm just following my heart. Or maybe I'm nostalgic for childhood and iCarly.
Spaghetti tacos, what a wonderful treat.
Actually, I just looked it up, and iCarly was a thing when I was in college, so... This is actually one of the easiest weeknight meals ever, and it's a fun way to switch it up. I am using ButcherBox's Italian sausage, which was new for me. I haven't tried this product before now, but it's great because it's pre-seasoned. It's just ground sausage with Italian spices mixed in already, but the best part is there's no added crap. So many sausages, Italian as well as breakfast sausage and bacon, have added sugar and other preservatives, but ButcherBox does not. Their Italian sausage, breakfast sausage, and bacon are all actually Whole30 approved because they are just the meat and seasonings, nothing else. Like I said, I can trust it, and that makes my life easier. Once that is cooked, I add in some store-bought pasta sauce and let that meat integrate. Separately, cook up your favorite spaghetti, regular wheat, quinoa, chickpea, whatever works, toss it with some sauce, and then load up your tacos. I like spaghetti hard shell tacos personally. I went with blue corn today. Of course, it wouldn't be Italian for me if it wasn't loaded with cheese, so I have got mozzarella and Parmesan on there as well, and a little bit of parsley for some green. Spaghetti and Italian sausage is so tasty on its own, and the ButcherBox seasoning makes it delicious without me having to do anything at all. But for some reason, you put anything into a taco shell, it just tastes better. I'm right. Taco chance on spaghetti and a taco. The possibilities are endless. We're going from dinner to breakfast, although I do love breakfast for dinner. Maybe I'll have these
Breakfast tacos.
You may know by now, the ButcherBox breakfast sausage is the most delicious sausage I've ever had. It's so freaking good. I think it's my favorite product. For these tacos, I cook up some of that and some bacon, which remember, you can get for free in your box with my link below. I also use that bacon fat to cook some diced potatoes. Oh my gosh, bacon fat with potatoes, it's like a new food. And finally, we need eggs. For tacos, yolk can be difficult, so I went with scrambled. And here's a tip from my friend Alton Brown, not my real friend, just my dream friend. For creamy, fluffy eggs, whisk in a little bit of mayonnaise. Oh my gosh, you won't regret it. That all gets piled into your favorite taco as you'd like. I did some with bacon, some with sausage, some with both, all with egg in the soft flour tortilla. I don't know, for breakfast, a hard shell taco is a little much for me. Just kidding. Actually, let me know in the comments, do you like a hard corn tortilla, a soft corn tortilla, or a soft flour tortilla when you have tacos? I top all that off with the 3 chus, cheddar cheese, Cholula, and chives. Except actually now I'm realizing that's 4 chus because it's cheddar cheese. You guys get it. Okay, it's salty, it's comforting, it's satiating, and it's handheld. What does it taste like? Breakfast. Of course, you already knew that, but it's in taco form, so it's better. In all seriousness, I think I know why. When you have fun with the food and you have fun with health, there's joy. And we want more joy, so we gotta bring joy to health and food. Do it your way, my friend. Next, one of my favorites.
Barbecue. Tacos.
I love barbecue pork and I love ButcherBox's pork butt specifically. I have shown it on the channel before. I make pulled meat with their pork butt, just seasoning it with salt and pepper, letting it go in the slow cooker, low and slow for 9 hours. Really? Taco your time. Did I already use that pun? And holy moly, it just falls apart when you shred it. It is so good. For tonight, I tossed that in some barbecue sauce. Remember, the deal I am able to offer you right now actually includes some cooked pulled pork, so that would cut down on this step. For easy tacos, I also made a bean and corn salsa. I have shared this one on the channel before a couple of times, so I'll link it below. But it's just a bean salad mixed with, beans obviously, but also corn, tomatoes, lemon juice, some spices and herbs. It's good on everything and it's great for meal prep. And like I said, it makes for some easy weeknight barbecue pulled pork tacos. These are served in a soft white tortilla, but I love this in a hard shell too. This one is so simple. Taco MG. It is just the pork and the salsa, maybe a little bit of shredded lettuce if you want, and it is deliciously satisfying, beautiful to look at, and fun to eat. It's a win-win-win. I'm all about winning. Last, I was inspired by a new ButcherBox product.
Hot dog tacos coming to you. Hey!
Hot dogs can be tricky because they can be loaded with nitrates, and preservatives. ButcherBox's uncured hot dogs are heritage breed pork and 100% grass-fed, grass-finished beef. They are also sugar-free and naturally smoked. They are really good and they're already cooked. But of course, the way you heat it makes a difference. I like to cook them on the grill for a few minutes or so on each side and get those nice grill marks. Use a grill press if you have it to help keep them flat, and you can serve them in the taco whole or sliced. What really does it, of course, are the toppings and the shell. I went with sauerkraut, relish, mustard, and ketchup, but do your favorites. I also chose hard shell for these. I do love a regular hot dog bun, but sometimes taco night fits into my food freedom a little bit better. Taco walk on the wild side. Put a hot dog in your taco. So there's the not your typical taco night inspiration. Let me know which is your favorite in the comments, and let me know what do you do to keep food and health enjoyable and fun. I hope you will give ButcherBox a try. My link gets you that game day pack, including the St. Louis ribs, pulled pork, and a pack of bacon free in your first box, plus free shipping. There are many benefits to ButcherBox, but perhaps one of the main reasons I keep using it personally, in addition to the quality, the value, and the convenience, is the flexibility. You can pause or cancel it at any time without penalty. So often I'll change my delivery date if I know my freezer is full, or I'll move it up if I need something sooner, and they make that super easy to do. I hope you'll connect with me in the comments and on social media. Have a spectacular day. Have a spectacular day. Have a spectacular day. I'll be back later this week with another brand new episode, and remember, it's all a matter of mind over munch.